Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to see you all today. I am super excited about what we're making because it combines two of my absolute favorite things, coffee and getting a healthy start to the day. If you're like me, mornings can be a little bit hectic, and sometimes it's tough to get in a good breakfast and your caffeine fix. Well, today, I've got the perfect solution for you. We're going to be making 10, that's right, 10 different high-protein coffee recipes that are perfect for those busy mornings. I promise you, they are going to totally supercharge your routine. Each one of these recipes is designed to be super quick, incredibly delicious, and packed with all the protein you need to feel full, focused, and energized all morning long. All right, first up is a true classic and one of my personal go-tos, the protein iced coffee shake. It's so simple, so refreshing, and it seriously gets the job done. We'll start by pouring in our chilled coffee. Next, we'll add our milk. Now for the star of the show, the protein. After that, we'll add just a touch of sweetener. Finally, we'll add a big ol' scoop of ice. Now all we have to do is pop the lid on tight and blend it all up until it's super smooth and creamy. It only takes about 30 seconds. Pour it into a tall glass, and you have the most delicious, energizing, protein-packed iced coffee shake to start your day. It's perfect. Next up, we're making something a little bit smoother and even creamier, a vanilla whey cold brew smoothie. This one is for all my cold brew lovers out there. First, we're going to pour in our cold brew concentrate. Then we'll pour in about a cup of milk. Now for the protein and flavor. We'll add 1 heaping scoop of vanilla whey protein. We want to blend this until it's completely smooth with a nice velvety texture. You'll see it get a little bit lighter in color as the vanilla whey incorporates and everything gets aerated. Once it's perfectly blended, just pour it into your favorite glass. Look at how creamy that is. It's a simple, sophisticated, and satisfying smoothie that will definitely keep you going. All right, you guys, this next one is a real treat. We are making a Mocha protein Frappuccino. This tastes just like the one from your favorite coffee shop, but it's packed with protein and so much better for you. Into the blender we go. First, pour in your chilled coffee. Then, add about half a cup of milk. Now for the chocolatey goodness. To really amp up that mocha flavor, we'll also add a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. And now for the key to any good Frappuccino, the ice. You need a lot of it to get that thick, icy, slushy texture. Let's blend it up until the ice is completely crushed and the mixture is thick and smooth. Pour it into a tall glass, and if you're feeling a little extra fancy, you can top it with a little whipped cream or some chocolate shavings. It's pure, protein-packed bliss in a glass. If you are a fan of nutty flavors, you are going to fall in love with this next recipe. We're making an almond butter coffee protein smoothie. This one is so rich, so creamy, and has a wonderful deep flavor from the almond butter. First step, as always, is to add our liquids to the blender. We'll start with our chilled coffee and milk. Next, we'll add our scoop of protein powder. I'm using vanilla today because I think it complements the almond butter really nicely. Now for the magic ingredient, the almond butter. We're going to add 1 big, heaping tablespoon of creamy almond butter. Make sure it's the natural kind, where the only ingredient is almonds. Pop that lid on and blend until everything is completely smooth. The almond butter will make this smoothie incredibly creamy and give it a beautiful light brown color. The texture is just incredible. It's thick, it's rich, and it's the perfect fuel for a productive day. Get ready for a protein hack you might not have thought of. We're making a Greek yogurt coffee frappe. Yes, Greek yogurt in your coffee. It sounds a little different, but trust me, it's amazing. Into our blender, we're going to first add our chilled coffee. Then we're adding our star ingredient, the Greek yogurt. To round out the flavors, we'll add a little splash of vanilla extract and a tablespoon of honey. And, of course, to make it a frappe, we need a generous amount of ice. Secure the lid and blend on high until it's frothy, smooth, and all the ice is crushed. Once it's perfectly blended, pour it into a glass. You can see how thick and luscious it is. This is such a great way to get a ton of protein in your morning coffee, especially if you're not a fan of protein powders. This next recipe is for anyone looking to add a little beauty boost to their morning routine. We're making an iced protein latte with collagen. Collagen peptides are fantastic for supporting healthy hair, skin, and nails. And they're also a great source of protein. First, brew your espresso or strong coffee. While it's still hot, we're going to add our scoop of collagen peptides. Stir it right into the hot coffee until it's completely dissolved. You'll see it just disappears like magic. Grab a tall glass and fill it all the way to the top with ice. Next, pour your milk of choice over the ice. Slowly pour your coffee collagen mixture over the milk and ice. You get that gorgeous marbled effect as the dark coffee swirls into the light milk. Give it a little stir to combine everything, and that's it. You have a delicious iced latte that's not only energizing but also working wonders for your hair, skin, and nails. So simple, so chic. Okay, chocolate and peanut butter fans, this one is for you. We're making a peanut butter cup protein coffee, and it is every bit as delicious as it sounds. It tastes like you're drinking a melted peanut butter cup, but it's packed with protein. First, we'll add our liquid base. Pour in your chilled coffee and your milk. Next, we'll add a scoop of your favorite chocolate protein powder. Now, for the other half of our favorite candy duo, the peanut butter. Add a generous tablespoon of creamy peanut butter. We want to blend this until it's perfectly smooth and creamy. The peanut butter can sometimes stick to the sides, so you might need to pause and scrape it down to make sure everything is fully incorporated. Pour it into a glass, and if you're feeling extra, you can drizzle a little melted peanut butter on top. It's a powerhouse of a drink that tastes like dessert for breakfast. Let's take a little trip to the tropics with our next recipe. We're making a coconut mocha protein shake. The combination of coconut and chocolate is just heavenly, and when you add coffee to the mix, it's a whole new level of deliciousness. First, pour in your chilled coffee. Then, for that signature coconut flavor and amazing creaminess, we're going to add our light coconut milk. Next up is our chocolatey protein boost. If you want to add a little texture and amp up the coconut flavor even more, you can toss in a tablespoon of unsweetened shredded coconut. Time to blend. Blend on high until the shake is completely smooth and has a lovely, thick consistency. The coconut milk makes it so incredibly creamy. Pour it into a tall glass. You can garnish it with a sprinkle of toasted coconut on top to make it extra special. It's a delicious escape in a glass. This next smoothie is a powerhouse of natural energy. We're making an espresso banana protein smoothie. The banana adds natural sweetness and a wonderfully thick, creamy texture, while the espresso gives you that caffeine kick you need to get going. First, we'll add our milk to the blender. Then add in your protein powder. Now for our key ingredient, the frozen banana. Next, we need our coffee. I'm using 2 shots of freshly brewed espresso that I've let cool for just a minute. Put the lid on and blend on high until the smoothie is completely smooth and has a thick, milkshake-like consistency. The frozen banana works its magic so quickly. Pour it into a glass and you're ready to go. The natural sweetness from the banana means you probably won't need any extra sweetener. It's naturally delicious, incredibly filling, and the perfect way to fuel a busy morning. For our final recipe, we're recreating another coffee shop favorite with a healthy, high-protein twist. We are making a high-protein caramel macchiato. This drink is for those of you who love a little sweetness to start your day. First, we're going to make our protein vanilla milk base. In a shaker bottle or a small blender, combine your milk and a scoop of vanilla protein powder. Shake or blend it until the protein powder is completely dissolved and the milk is smooth and frothy. Grab your serving glass. We're going to drizzle some of our sugar-free caramel sauce around the inside of the glass. Fill the glass with ice, then pour your vanilla protein milk over the ice. Slowly pour your shots of espresso over the top of the vanilla milk. If you pour it slowly over the back of a spoon, it will float on top, creating that beautiful, distinct layer. And to finish it all off, we'll add a final drizzle of that sugar-free caramel sauce over the top in a crisscross pattern. And there you have it. A stunning and delicious high-protein caramel macchiato that looks and tastes just like the real deal. And there you have it. 10 amazing, delicious, and super easy high-protein coffee recipes to completely supercharge your mornings. I had so much fun making these with you today. From the classic iced coffee shake to that decadent caramel macchiato, there's really something for everyone. I hope you found a new favorite to add to your routine. Mornings don't have to be a choice between a good breakfast and your coffee. You can have both. I promise these recipes will make you feel so energized and ready to take on the day. All of the full recipes, with exact measurements and ingredients for every single drink we made today, are linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. It's all written down for you, so you can easily recreate your favorites at home. I would absolutely love to hear from you all in the comments. Let me know which recipe was your favorite. Or if you have your own special protein coffee hack, please share it with our community. I love learning new tips and tricks from you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and making these yummy coffees today. I had a blast. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more healthy and delicious recipes, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out and ensures you won't miss what's coming up next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!